Hi, boys and girls. I'm at Tuscany Hills with Romeo. Romeo, say hi. Can you guys see him? He's at school with me today in the classroom. And we're going to learn about our next letter, which is E. Now, you guys may know that E is a very special letter because it's one of our letters that is a vowel. You guys remember the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. And then sometimes we call Y a vowel because it can make more than one sound also. I call it tricky Y because it can really trick us at the end of the word. Okay, here's how we make a capital E and a lowercase e. My daughter Erin starts with E, and she has a friend named Eric, and his name starts with the E too. We do not have anyone in our class whose name starts with a capital E, but we do have some kids that have little e's in their name, and we will look at that on Zoom. We'll look at everyone's names. All right, here's how you make it. Now, I'm going to show you here. They show you to make the top first, and then the straight line down, and then the bottom, and then lift up your pencil or marker, and then put the straight line here. Okay, so it's kind of like we do a 5. We do the half first, and then we make the back, and we curve around for a 5. We make the half first, we make the back, we make the bottom, and then lift up and do the middle. Now, some kids like to do this first and then go back up and put the top. It doesn't really matter unless it's not connected. You got to really connect it. And then we're going to make little e like this. Okay, now let me go ahead and I'll try it their way. A hat, nice straight line on the top, a nice straight back, nice and straight on the bottom, and then a straight line in the middle. Yeah, that turned out really good. And little e is, I think, probably the hardest letter, because it does not start on the top, it doesn't start on the bottom, it doesn't start in the middle. It starts underneath the middle line, I would say halfway between the fence and the ground. And you make your straight line first, then you curve up to the middle, and then you have to connect it. I think that's the hardest part, and then curve around. It really just looks like a C, but this comes all the way around to the middle. But we don't want to make the C first on an E, okay? I'll go over that more on Zoom and when we do the handwriting page. Okay, let's do this. Okay, here are some words that start with E. Elephant. Maybe that's Ellie elephant. Okay, Okay, the other thing is, here's a dozen eggs. Now, when I say eggs, sometimes I'm guilty of saying A. Okay, so try to make the E sound. Eggs. It should be eh. Okay, now I will go ahead and tell you what this is, because you might look at that and say, oh, it's a letter in the mail. But the letter is actually inside an envelope. Envelope. Some people say envelope, but we're going to say envelope. And then they give us one picture card for the long E sound. This is a bird, but it's a special bird. Okay. It is the United States of America. It is our country's national bird. It's called an eagle. And look, eagle. You hear a long E sound, eagle. Okay, now we're going to read our poem. Let me put this nice and close so you can see it better. All right, here is a cute little elephant with eggs on top of her head. And the elephant's name is Edna. Edna is a girl's name. So Edna, the elephant, holds eggs on her head, and then we make an E sound. Edna has 11 eggs. Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's find all the E's. Edna, the elephant. Edna starts with an E, and then we have an E in the, and then elephant, there's actually 2. All right, holds eggs on her head. There's some E's, in one in her, one in head, one in eggs, and then we always underline these, or you can circle. And then Edna has 11 oh my goodness, there's 3 in that word. Eggs. We better remember that when we do our dictionaries, right? 11. Okay, how many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a lot of E's, isn't it? That's one of the bigger numbers we've had. All right, I'm going to step over here, and we are going to read our Alphachant, and it is all about eggs too. Okay, so first, you can see that eggs here. I think I see a chicken egg. I think that's some kind of a little bird. Maybe that's I was gonna say robin, but a robin's eggs are blue. Some kind of a bird. And I think another chicken egg. Okay, we'll see. Eggs, all right. First of all, instead of giving us a whole bunch of words that start with E, they're just giving us eggs, but different kind. These are duck eggs. So see the outline of the duck? And then inside the duck, they just sort of tape this picture of the eggs. Okay, they're inside the body before the duck lays the eggs. Eggs. Duck eggs. These are fish eggs. They're really tiny. Fish eggs. Some people eat those. Turtle eggs. Okay, this is what a turtle egg looks like. And then what kind of eggs are these? Those look like Easter eggs. That looks like eggs that maybe children have drawn those eggs and color them. Okay, so we're going to start here. Let's chant. These eggs are duck eggs. Oh, good. Now we have a real duck. There's the eggs that the duck has laid. These eggs are fish eggs. Here's the fish underwater, and the fish has laid all these eggs. That's a lot of eggs, isn't it? Okay, let's go to the next page. These eggs are turtle eggs. Now, boys and girls, these and are both sight words. We are going to have those words, but we haven't had them yet. But it's okay, because this is a pattern book. So once you read it on the first page, it just will repeat. These eggs are turtle eggs. Look at the turtle eggs. They're buried under the sand, aren't they? These eggs are my eggs. Okay, they drew the eggs and they're coloring them. And the last page says, with legs. Oh, look, I thought they were eggs, but actually he was drawing ovals, and then he put some different legs on them and made them look like, look, that looks like maybe an owl. Okay, these almost look like people. That's cute. We'll have to try that this week, right? Draw some eggs with legs. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just read it without the pictures. These eggs are duck eggs. These eggs are fish eggs. These eggs are turtle eggs. These eggs are my eggs with legs. Okay? All right, good job. Now we're going to go over to the table. We're going to do a couple of pages. Now they did not give us a phonics page this week. They did give us something to practice the sound of letter E. It's just different than what we usually have, and that's okay. I think we had a page like this way back a long time ago when we did the letter A. So when you open up your Nat Geo workbook, here's the page that we're on, the sound for E. Now the directions down at the bottom say that, you see the hen at the top? Her name is Ellie. Okay, so I know if you call that chicken or you call it a hen, the one that lays the eggs, you would say that doesn't start with an E, Mrs. Jenkins, but down here at the bottom they say her name is Ellie. The chicken's name is Ellie. So Ellie does start with an E, and then way down here, this is an egg. So we want Ellie to get to her egg. And so first, let's try going this. This is like a little maze. All right, so if Ellie the chicken goes this way, she runs into igloo. Does igloo start with an E? It's not an agloo, it's an I. Starts with an I. I'm going to X it out. Okay, and if she kept going this way, she would run into octopus. That starts with an O, doesn't it? So let's X that out. Okay, how about that? Boys and girls, can you see that? It's an arm and a hand and a finger, but we're talking about, what's this? Right where you bend your arm. That's called an elbow, right? Elbow. I'm going to circle that. I'll color it later. And then this is the envelope that you put the letter inside. Maybe some of you guys put your Valentine inside of the envelope this week. And then if she goes this direction, she's going to get down to her egg, because these are the three. Now it does say to draw a line, so I'm just going to start right here. I'm just going to kind of connect these. There. So this is the direction that Ellie, the chicken or the hen, needs to go to get down here to the egg. And I will color that later. Okay. And then the other page we have is the Alphachant for the letter E. And I'll read it again because I did go kind of fast over there. right, I'm gonna put the book together. I cut right down the middle. I'm really happy they make these books really easy. They're not having us cut 4 pages out and staple them. We just have to put the top over the bottom, fold it in half, and you guys will have the exact same book that I had. The only difference is that my book that I read, the big book, Alphachant, is colored, and this one is black and white. I guess that would be too expensive to give all the kids little colored books. But you can still read it just like we read the big one. All right, I'm gonna get my highlighter ready, and I'm gonna circle or underline, I don't care, or just highlight, go over the top of all my E's. Duck, eggs, I'm just gonna go underneath so you can still see it. Fish, eggs, turtle, eggs, and then just the eggs that the boy drew. So I'm just highlighting all the E's, okay? And then when we start reading, it's these eggs are duck eggs. Okay, do all the E's. There's actually 2 E's in the word these eggs. And then here, there's actually, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of E's. These eggs are fish eggs. On this page, there's also 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 E's. These eggs are turtle eggs. 4 again. These eggs are my eggs. Okay, these are the ones the boy drew. And then he turns them into little creatures, right? A little bird, an owl, another bird, maybe some little people. Okay, on this page, there's only 1. Okay, in the word legs, there's an E in the middle. Okay, that is all we're doing today. We're gonna be working on E all week. So today you can take a picture of both of these pages. This one you can color, this one you don't have to color because the book is black and white. And we'll work on E again tomorrow. All right, bye.